Hey guys, it's Jubilant Joey here with another GTA 5 online video. In this video, we'll be discussing the must-have vehicles for GTA Online, the price tag, pros and cons, and much more. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Let's go. So to start things off, as you can see over here, we have the Mobile Operations Center. Some of you know it as the MOC. I recommend for everyone to have one of these. It is quite similar to the Terabyte, but the thing about this is you can actually customize and upgrade weapons that you own. You can customize and upgrade vehicles that you own as well. So as you can see here, I'll just walk inside and give you a tour of the inside, see what it looks like. So yeah, like I mentioned before, you get your own technician who helps you customize vehicles. You've also got your own weapons workshop. And as you can see over here, I'll show you one of the weapons that I've actually customized before, which is the Special Carbine, which is now turned to the Special Carbine Mark II. And as you can see, that's a custom camo I've got on there. Everything is fully upgradable on here, even the rounds. Moving on, as you can see, it's also got a turret which is mounted on the roof. And you can use this for combat situations, if you've got griefers playing online, or people just taking the mic. As you can see, this is really powerful turret. One shot and the car's totally destroyed. Now it's time for the RPG test. Let's see how many rockets the MOC can withstand. And there you have it, a total of 9 shots. Next we have the Insurgent pickup, worth every single penny. When you first purchase this vehicle, it doesn't look as nice as this. I obviously had to upgrade it in the MOC, and now it looks like a baby tank. This thing can seat quite a few people, it drives quite well, has good handling. Once you upgrade the speed and the braking, it actually drives quite well and is even faster. The camo I've got in there is actually only available through the MOC vehicle workshop, so I'd advise getting the MOC. Also, when driving this online, you feel quite safe. You know, people can't really harass you in this. You can normally see other players running away on the map. And then here's just a quick demonstration of how it drives. Has no problem with any other car. It's actually a beast of a vehicle. So it just destroys all the cars in its way. Here's just a quick demonstration of the 50 cal machine gun turret you got on top. Cuts through like a knife and butter, effortlessly. Having one of these, you have no problem online. Just like that. And with that said, it's time for an RPG test. And there we have it, a total of 5 shots. And now here we have one of my personal favorites, the Deluxo. And yes, this is the car at Back to the Future. I didn't really want to change the color of the car because I wanted to leave it with that classic look. It is quite expensive, but again, I'd say it's worth every penny. One of the downsides of this vehicle is it only seats 2 people. So if you've got a squad online, it's not really a squad friendly car. Once the speed and acceleration and braking of course has been upgraded, it just glides through the traffic, as you can see over here. And the fun doesn't stop there, because if you get bored of swerving through the traffic, you can always fly. And that's probably one of the main features of the Deluxo. As you can see, mine's upgraded and fitted with gun turret and also homing missiles. So anyone online who wants a beef, you can sort them out with this. It's funny, I've actually seen quite a few people with this car online, so it is quite popular. And obviously you can see why. You know what I'm saying? Flying car. How many people got a flying car? Do you know what I'm saying? and I always use this car when I come online. There's probably not a time when I spawn into GTA Online that I don't use this car. Like, I use it all the time. I'd probably say this is my top 5. This car's definitely in my top 5. And now it's time for that classic RPG test. Next we have the Savage helicopter. Now this can be bought from the wall stock cash and carry via the internet in GTA 5 Online mobile phone. Similar vehicles to this are the Akula, the FH1 Hunter, the Buzzard, and also the Annihilator. Now I believe the Savage is worth the price. It's not the most expensive helicopter, but it does the job very, very well. Now the Savage, being a large and heavy helicopter, can sometimes be difficult to maneuver. However, the Savage actually shares the same top speed as the Buzzard, which is actually quite fast. Now, the Savage features a rapid explosive cannon similar to the P996 laser or the Hydra. And also, just like many of the other aircrafts, the pilot can select homing missiles or unguided rockets. I'll just give you a little demonstration of how this flies. This helicopter unfortunately shares the same resistance to bullet damage as every other helicopter, which isn't that great. And without the armor upgrades, the engines will begin to smoke after just a small amount of gunfire. And it's actually recorded that the Savage will be able to take only 10 shots from the heavy sniper, which isn't too many. But if you can fly it well and you've got a mission to do, this is the helicopter of choice. Anytime I've got any problems on GTA and need a helicopter, this is the one I choose. And just here, demonstration of the homing rockets against the police. It's actually got a quite rapid fire rate as well, because some homing launchers take quite a long time to lock on, but the Savage helicopter has no problem with locking on, as you can see over here. And with that said, now it's time for your RPG test. And there we have it, a total of 2 shots. And now we have the TM02 Kanjali. As you can see, this is a tank, and this can be bought from the wall stock cash and carry. This tank has a base price of 3.85 million. It can seat up to 3 passengers and also has a wide range of color combinations. As you can see, I've got some chrome on there, I've got a khaki livery on there as well. Also, this tank moves slow like the Rhino tank, but seems to have a better and faster speed. It also has great off-road capabilities due to its traction and appears to be slightly lighter than the Rhino tank. The front passenger can also access a Browning 50 caliber machine gun, which can be used to great extent when you're dealing with multiple enemies at the same time. Also, the Kanjali has some durability as the Rhino, but when it's customized, it can prove to be beneficial to the player, allowing them to survive nearly twice the amount of rockets than the Rhino tank does. Also, another big advantage that the Kanjali tank has over the Rhino is that it can drive over cars and crush them without actually exploding, as it's much lighter than the Rhino tank. Also, optionally, you can add on grenade launchers and also some proximity mines. And obviously those upgrades can be added in the MOC, so the Mobile Operations Center. With that said, it's time for an RPG test. And so you now know the Kanjali can withstand 8 shots. Now, another one of my favorites is this, the Benefactor Krieger. Now, this is based on the Mercedes AMG 1, which is a hybrid vehicle which is yet to be released, and the headlights are inspired by one of those found on the 2nd generation Honda NSX. Now, the Krieger can be considered as a all-round great supercar. Not only does it have good top speed and handling, but also it's got excellent traction, which allow it to move quickly and also slow down quickly. The cool fact about the Krieger is that the word Krieger actually means warrior in German. And yeah, I've upgraded this car, customized it, got nice red tire smoke there as you can see. Let's take it for a quick road test to see how it handles on the road. Also, because this car has such good acceleration, the Krieger is capable of climbing steep hills with ease and also having hardly any traction loss. One negative about this vehicle is that, as you can see, it's only a 2-seater, so yeah, this car isn't squad friendly. Another setback to having a vehicle like this is, yeah, it's really expensive, but the armor upgrades aren't that good either, meaning that it's destroyed quite quickly. So you probably only take one shot of an RPG to fully destroy this vehicle. But here I'll just demonstrate how the car drives, how fast it is, and hopefully you can see from the video how quickly it accelerates and how easily it just glides through the traffic. Also, this car is one of the fastest cars in the game, whilst also being the second most expensive car in the game. This car can also be purchased from the legendary Motorsport app via the phone in GTA 5 Online. I use it all the time, would recommend it. And last but not least, we have the Vigilante. Yes, it's another one of my favourites. The Grotti Vigilante is a custom weaponized vehicle featured in Grand Theft Auto Online as part of the GTA Online Smugglers Run update. Based on the Batmobile, as you can see, and that was created for the 1989 Batman movie. It also has some similarities to the Tumbler from Batman Begins. Honestly, such an amazing car. The Vigilante also features a rocket booster which is similar to that is on the Rocket Voltic, allowing for such rapid acceleration. In some cases, if the car is even angled correctly, it can almost fly, which is actually quite cool. And by default, the Vigilante is equipped with 2 standard machine guns. They're not so strong, but they're alright. Here's just an example of the car actually flying when angled correctly, as you can see there. This car can also be modified to have launchers and carry up to 30 rockets. This vehicle is also referenced to Batman's significance as a vigilante in Gotham, which is why they named it the Vigilante. And also, this vehicle can only be modified in the vehicle workshop, which is located in the MOC, or if you have an Avenger. With that said, it's time for our RPG test. And there we have it, only one shot to destroy the Vigilante. What a shame, because it's a really nice vehicle. Anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.